watching this from. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you are well. So, you saw me do Gen 1. You saw me do Gen 2. And now you've seen me do Generation 8. So now we're going to go back into order and do Generation 3 of our Pokemon tier list series here. I'm going to be 100% real with you. I'm not the biggest fan of Gen 3. Never have been. Gen 3 for me, I just don't hold the connection to it. A lot of people do. Like, I never played Gen 3 when it dropped. Because, fun little story, I didn't know a Gen 3 even existed until my buddy Jason had showed me Gen 4. So, we were working together at my job, at my old job, and he showed me his Pokemon Diamond version. And I was just like, this is still around? Because I was one of those kids where, to me, Pokemon ended at Gen 2, like it was originally designed. Lo and behold, it's now like 2006 or 2007, one of the two, and I'm being shown a DS game of Pokemon. So, it's crazy to think about. And Platinum is the game that got me back into Pokemon, by the way. So, here we're going to go back and look at Gen 3 on the whole. And we're going to tier list them. So, Trico. I caught a lot of flex a while back for saying that Trico is my least favorite starter of Gen 3. And it's mostly because I typically don't favor the grass starters of any particular region. They usually don't appeal to me that well. Caught a lot of flex for it. Started to hate the little guy, but then I used the Sceptile line a couple more times in other playthroughs, and I started, So Trico himself, we're going to put into Gross. Grovile's design is absolutely sick. Sceptile by himself, average. Mega Sceptile, dope. Torchic was my first Gen 3 starter. 90% of the time I will pick the Fire starter to be my first playthrough team. So, Combuskin, I don't like his design. Blaziken, average. Mega Blaze, dope. Like, Mega Blaziken's design is just awesome. Plus, I think, because he's a good speed boost on Mega, so. Now, Mudkip's adorable. Swampert's kinda ugly, or Marshtomp, kinda ugly. Swampert, average. And Mega Swamp, dope. I typically, nowadays, will use the Mudkip line if I run through Gen 3. It's my personal favorite, so, yeah. Poochie, And then Mightyena will go into average as well. Galarian Zigzagoon, however, I do believe was in a higher tier setting in the Gen 8 video. I recorded the Gen 8 video a while back, so it's not entirely fresh in the brain. Linoon, Wurmple, I don't care for the design of Wurmple. We're going to put both Silcoon and Cascoon there. Beautifly, but I really like the design of Dustox, but using it viably is just, nah, fam. Lotad, I'd say average. Lombre, mostly because you see way too many of them in wormholes. Ludicolo is dope. I love how he dances when in his idle animation, man. And Mirror Bee and Coliseum put a lot of feeling into him. Seedot's gonna kind of get the same treatment. Nuzleaf, same thing with Lombre. in the fact of Wormhole Shiny, seeing him too. But Shiftry is dope as well. I love the grass dark typing there. Because, you know, I do have an affinity for dark types. So, Shiftry is going to go there. Tailo is going to go into average. But Swellow is going up here. Swellow always ended up on any of my Gen 3 playthroughs. He was always a team member. He's always a really good one at that. Like, and getting shiny Swellow out of Wormholes never, because I liked the green on the shiny Swellow, so. But now, nope. I do not like the Pelipper line at all. Do not care for them. But they don't make it into the hidden tier that you'll see in the Gen 4 video when we get that far, but Ralts, Curlia, Gardevoir, and Mega Guard. Oh my god. Gardevoir is just a fucking beast. Excuse me, my mouth was feeling a little dry. But the Gardevoir line, I love using them. And Gallade, though in Gen 4, was for the longest time in like my top 5 favorite Pokemon. So we'll do an actual like top 5 thing for that later down the line, but for now, Mega Guard and Gardevoir in the yes bitch tier. Surskit, average. Masquerain, average. Shroomish, average, but I'm going to put Breloom into dope. In our main series marathon that we were doing over on Twitch, link down below. These hands, the Breloom was carrying teams. Like, what? Like, that guy was just carrying us. The slacking line, all average. I really don't feel too strongly about it. Same thing with the Nincada line. Like, eh. A lot of these you're gonna see in, like, the average tier, though. Because I don't... Because I'd never really had a attachment to Gen 3 like a lot of people do. So, the Whismur line, gonna end up in average as well. Hariyama's gonna go into dope. Makuhita, average. No. Nosepass, I will put him into gross simply because in this list Probopass doesn't exist yet. Skitty and Delcatty is just lame. So lame. Sableye. Mega Sableye, though. I don't like Mega Sableye. I really don't. Mawile itself, average, but Mega Mawile, dope. Like, plus, you know, when it megas, it gets huge power, all that shit. Like, oh, this thing is a beast. Aron, average. Lairon, average. I'm going to put the entire line and the mega into average, because it's kind of just how it is for me. Mega Metacam and regular Metacam, I don't care for him. Electrike, there. Mega Manectric will go into dope, because I loved using him. Regular Manectric, average. These next few are just... I never used Plusle, Volbeat, or Elumize, so it's just like... It's not worth putting him into average, because it's like... I have 0% intention of ever using these things. Same kind of thing with Roselia. Because the moment I am able to evolve it into Roserade, it's going to become a Roserade. So, Sculpin and Swalot will go in average. Carvana, average. Sharpedo and Mega Sharpedo will go into dope. Whalmer, average. Whale Lord's gonna go to the dope because of the memes behind it. I love the design of Mega Camerupt. Like, I absolutely love the idea behind Mega Camerupt, but Numel and Base Camerupt are kind of just, they're average to me. So it's just like, Torkoal, I don't feel too strongly about Torkoal. We're gonna move Spoink and Grumpig up there. Shout out to my boys in the Spoink Society, my boy Jick. Spinda, nah. Trapinch, average. Vibrava, Flygon. I do like Flygon, but he gets outclassed by Garchomp, so. And I usually never took the time to actually use Flygon. So, Cacnea, average. Cacturn. I love Cacturn's design. It's fresh. And plus, we all know I love me some dark types. So, Swablu. Altaria. Mega Altaria will at least go into average. Fun fact, I think it was before Ho-Oh, the infamous Ho-Oh fail we all know about, Altaria was my first ever shiny fail. It killed itself by brave burning in a wormhole. My first ever. It was either that or Perish Song, one of the two. But Altaria was my first ever shiny fail, and I haven't forgiven it ever since. Zangoose will go into average. Seviper, same thing. These are going down here for two reasons. One, the dumb NPC that uses Soul Rock and Max Raids. And two, Tate and Liza always gave me trouble. Especially on Blaziken runs that I would do. Oh, they'd give me so much trouble. Whiscash and Barboach will go there. Same thing with Corphish and Crawdont. Baltoy and Claydol, same thing. Laleep, kind of same thing. But there is a video out on YouTube called Craydilly Will Fuck You Up, which puts this Pokemon into the dope tier. Anorith, average. I do not like Armaldo's design. I really don't. Feebas is obviously going to go there. But we're going to add one more to the S-Bitch, and that is Milotic. Oh, man, I love using this thing. And its shiny is glorious. All the forms of head titties will go into average. And yes, I called cast form head titties. Anyway, Kecleon, Shuppet will go there. Banette, there. Mega Banette will go there as well. Duskull. See, a lot of these are ending up in average. Tropius. I'm going to put him a little further up the average line, but still average. Trimecho is just going to go to gross because I've never used him. Absol will go into dope, as will Mega Absol. Mega Absol only doesn't move up to the next tier simply because it's not half fairy. Why not? No. Average. Now, Frostlass will go up in a higher tier, but same thing, Spheoline never really appealed to me. Much with the Clamperl line as well. Love Disc, no. Relicanth, gonna go into average as well. Bagon can go into dope, especially the shiny. Stop doing things. Thank you. Shit, where did Shelgon go? I'd say average is a good place for Shelgon. But Salamence is going to go into dope. As well as Metagross and Mega Metagross. Or Yespich, rather. Metagross and Mega Meta. Mega Metagross was like has always been like a secondary mascot for the channel. For the Twitch channel, anyway. Because we have the Bullet Punch Club. That is our name for our subscribers. So. But now, Beldum himself will go into average, but Matang will go into dope. Nah, I gotta move Beldum up. I go out of my way to get Beldum. Regirock. Now, the legendaries are gonna be weird to place. Because Regirock, Reg Ice, and Registeel will go up because I like Registeel's design more of the three. Latios. Or this is Latios, rather. Latios, average. Latios, dope. The Mega Latis will go average because they pretty much look the same. Kyogre, average. Primal Kyogre is going into dope, as well as Primal Groudon. Mega Rayquaza going up here, especially when it's shiny. Rayquaza is gonna go into dope. Groudon's gonna go into dope. I always gravitated towards Ruby and Omega Ruby over as opposed to Sapphire because I loved the design of Groudon. Though, competitively speaking, and between the two, Kyogre is the superior, but Jirachi, average. I do not like the design of Defense Form Deoxys. Speed Form is average. Normal Deoxys is average as well. Attack Form, however, can go into dope. Alright, and, shit. Smashed my thumb on my headset. Look at that. Alright, so here is our tier list now for Generation 3 of Pokemon. A lot of it, looking back, there's a lot of them in average and gross. But there's still some dope mons from Gen 3 and then the few that I like. But overall, I like to think there's more mons in the dope and yes bitch tiers than I expected with Gen 3, given the fact that I don't have a lot of connection to it. So that was pretty cool. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If my list is wrong, feel free to link me yours. And until then, I must bid thee adieu. Good day, goodbye, and good night. Bang!